For 12 years now, the East African Community and the European Union have been negotiating for a new trade pact that will assure manufacturers and agricultural exporters of continued duty-free access into the EU market. But now, only 3 issues are standing in the way of signing of that much-awaited trade agreement. The 3 issues include a push by the EAC to block agricultural exports from the EU that have been subsidized by any EU member state, removal of a clause that would see EAC countries seek the EU's approval on any taxes imposed on EAC's exports, and thirdly, the removal of a clause that could give the EU the wherewithal to block access to imports from any countries deemed in its view to have breached the observance of human rights and good political governance. But according to the Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Amina Mohammed, a common ground on the 3 issues is in the making.
Until they come back to us, I can't even share that with you, what we have sent to Brussels. But I can tell you that it's just around export subsidies, domestic subsidies, and some language that we are borrowing from the Cotonou Agreement.
Once signed, the new pact, dubbed the Economic Partnership Agreement, will assure Kenyan exports destined to the EU of continued access into the EU without being charged import duty.
I think it's ready for signature. If they say they've agreed, and we as a region agree, right? Everybody by now has had enough time to consult with their leadership, to consult with their private sectors, civil society, with everybody. We've had enough time. So now it's time to sign.
Failure to agree on the pact will, on the other hand, spell doom for the Kenyan exports to the EU, as they will attract duty and thereby become more expensive compared to exports from other competitors whose exports enjoy preferential treatment from the EU. Patrick Igunza, Citizen Business Center.